Welcome to another explainer. Have you ever wondered what the absolute greatest blessing in life truly is? A lot of people think it's money, right? Or maybe success, fame, power. But today, we're unpacking a fascinating story called The Wealth of Character, and it's going to show us why the greatest treasure you'll ever have is actually your family. It all starts with this wild, almost impossible coincidence. Picture this: two baby boys, born on the exact same morning, just a few miles apart, in the exact same city. So it brings up a pretty striking question, doesn't it? If two kids are born on the exact same day in the exact same city, what actually decides their ultimate destiny? Does a drastically different starting line mean the finish line is already set in stone? Or is there something way deeper at play here? Let's dive right in and look at the vastly different worlds these two entered. Section 1. Two boys, two worlds. Okay, on their very first day of life, the inequality is just staggering. On one side of town, you've got a boy opening his eyes in this super luxurious private hospital. We're talking expensive gifts everywhere, parents who are literally expecting to hand down a massive corporate empire to him one day. Meanwhile, across town, another boy takes his first breath in a cramped, small public hospital. His parents, poor laborers. They barely had enough money left over to even cover the medical bill. There was no grand celebration, no guaranteed trust fund, but you know what? They offered him something way better. Their greatest treasure? Family. Think about it. A mother is the first person who loved you before she ever even saw your face. And his father, the silent warrior of the family, working long hours to offer love, hope, and an unwavering faith that his son's life would be better than his own.
Section 2. Growing up, different.
Now, as they grew up, the contrast in their daily realities was just extreme. The rich boy lived in this sprawling mansion, complete with beautiful gardens and luxury cars. Literally, whatever he wanted, boom, it appeared instantly. But here's the catch, and it's a big one. By protecting him from absolutely every hardship, his parents unknowingly shielded him from life's most important lessons. On the flip side, the poor boy lived in a tiny house with a leaking roof. Seriously, when it rained, the whole family had to scramble just to keep their few belongings dry. And sometimes there wasn't even enough food. His parents would quietly skip meals so he could eat. Can you imagine? They sacrificed their own comfort to keep him safe. He wasn't shielded from the world at all. He was actively learning the harsh realities of survival and, honestly, the profound depth of his family's love. A mother's love asks for nothing in return, you know? It simply loves. And despite all those daily struggles, the poor boy had an incredible anchor: his mother. Every single night, she would smile at him and tell him this: never be ashamed of being poor. Be ashamed only if you stop dreaming. Wow. Those words became this powerful guiding light for him. It completely framed his mindset. It taught him to look way past his immediate hardships and keep his eyes focused strictly on the future. You can really see the impact of that mindset when we look at their school days. The rich boy? He'd roll up in a luxury car, wearing expensive clothes, carrying brand new books. He was admired, sure, but purely for his family's wealth. And the poor boy? Well, he walked miles every morning in shoes that literally had holes in them, carrying secondhand books and a beat-up old bag. And yeah, he faced mockery. His classmates laughed at him. But rather than answering with anger, because, hey, never let anger become stronger than love, right? He just resolved to let his future success speak infinitely louder than their laughter.
Section 3. The reversal of fortune.
So tragedy strikes the poor boy's family. His father, that silent warrior who worked endless hours and faced constant pressure to support them, falls seriously ill. Their tiny income just vanishes overnight. Now, faced with unpaid bills and empty shelves, this young boy makes a grueling choice. He steps up to support the family that always supported him. Many fathers grow old without ever hearing a simple "thank you, Dad," right? Well, this was his way of saying thank you. By day, he took on heavy labor, carrying bricks, cleaning shops, you name it. And by night, since they had no electricity at home, he actually studied outside under the streetlights. His determination just grew stronger under all that exhaustion, eventually leading to incredible grades and a full academic scholarship to launch his career. Meanwhile, what's happening with the rich boy? His trajectory takes a massive nosedive. While the poor boy was fighting for his family's survival, the rich boy was out at parties, going on expensive vacations, just assuming that success was his birthright. But then, disaster struck. A series of really bad failed investments completely wiped out his family's entire business empire. The mansion, sold. The luxury cars, gone. And all those friends who admired him, poof, they vanished into thin air. He realized way too late that success might impress the world, but without a true family to stand by you, you are completely alone. Suddenly, this guy who had everything found himself struggling to get even a simple, entry-level job. Section 4.
a life-changing meeting.
It really makes you think, what actually happens when wealth just disappears overnight? You're stripped of this armor you've worn your entire life. This was the stark, dramatic reality for the former rich boy. Picture him, one rainy afternoon, walking into a modern office building. He's desperate for a job, heading into an interview, just bracing himself for the unknown. And guys, here is the massive plot twist. He walks into the manager's office and just freezes. Absolute shock. Sitting right there behind the big desk is the poor boy from his childhood. He's now a highly respected, intelligent, and kind businessman. The former rich boy instantly lowers his head. I mean, he fully expects to be humiliated by the classmate he once outshined and whose poverty everyone used to mock. But instead of seeking vengeance, the successful businessman stands up, smiles warmly, and embraces him like an old friend, like a brother almost. Because remember, when the world stands against you, a true brother stands beside you. He delivers this incredible, profound thought. He says, "Life doesn't test us to destroy us. It tests us to teach us. We all deserve a second chance." The crucial takeaway here, true character isn't revealed when you have the power to punish. It's revealed when you have the grace and empathy to forgive. Those words, they were a total game changer for the former rich boy. He accepted the job opportunity with immense gratitude. He started showing up early every single morning, learning every little task with profound humility, and slowly began to rebuild. But he wasn't just rebuilding a career here. He was rebuilding his character. Every failure became his motivation. He finally truly understood that success earned through grueling, honest hard work feels infinitely more valuable than anything simply handed to you on a silver platter. Section 5. The true wealth of character. Fast forward a few years down the line, and these two men are standing shoulder to shoulder at a charity event, teaming up to donate money to educate kids from impoverished families. It's such a beautiful image. Looking out at all those smiling faces, they realized just how much their totally different journeys had fundamentally transformed them. One guy escaped the trap of poverty through sheer determination, and the other, he escaped the trap of arrogance through some very hard-learned humility. They both ended up discovering the exact same truth. Money, it can disappear overnight. Houses can be lost, businesses can completely fail. But things like knowledge, discipline, kindness, and integrity, those are treasures that absolutely no one can steal from you. These are the core traits that remain forever, regardless of what happens to your bank account. I really want you to take this message directly to heart today. Your circumstances right now do not define your future. And as you walk your path, always remember your greatest support system. Your parents are your roots. Your siblings are your strength. You might argue, you might fight over small things, but family is the greatest blessing you have. Call your parents. Respect their advice. Spend time with your brothers and sisters. Forgive each other. Say I love you. Say I'm sorry. And say thank you. Why? Because life changes way faster than we realize, and tomorrow is never guaranteed. One day, the dining table will become quieter, and those voices you hear every day will become the voices you just wish you could hear one more time. The people you're too busy to spend time with today might become the people you miss the most tomorrow. So I want to leave you with one final provocative question. What kind of wealth are you building today? Are you merely chasing a bigger house, or are you forging an unshakable character? Remember, money can build a beautiful house, but only love can make it a home. Success might impress the world, but your family and the way you treat those closest to you gives your life true meaning. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer. If this message touched your heart, share it with your family today. Keep learning, cherish your true wealth, and I will absolutely catch you next time.